Hello, and welcome back to Burrows. Well, we finally got out of the other world, right? We're on the streets, I guess. We're figuring out what to do. Oh, I don't know. We're all bloody still, right? That's weird. We're not gonna be walking down the street in basically pajamas. Well, at least Mark is. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, Mark guides us out of the building through a long-forgotten service entrance, and we emerge onto the street, cold air invigorating our tired bodies. The sun's already setting. I can't believe we lost a whole day.
Yes, and we didn't exactly get a good night's rest either.
I stretch my legs and try to think about, what the hell we should do next. Okay. Notification. Gotta look at it. That's loud in my headphones. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Mom came down to the city for the first time to help arrange Josh's funeral. My funeral? I see. No, I remember. That's Mark's brother's name. Good. And not once did she visit me after leaving home. Didn't even come to my graduation. She didn't want to see the body, nor did she want to see where they found him. Mom always avoided places that require going down a set of steps. It said it was like descending into hell, that it's not becoming of a woman like her. Maybe she was right. I think Josh was in a hell of his own down there, rotting away. A hell of his own? Like in the hit franchise Silent Hill? I like Silent Hill. The first one, specifically. I really like that game. I don't think anyone else's favorite is like the first one, but I'm weird. Ollie suddenly grabs Simone and pulls her close to him. What are you?
Don't you see? We have to keep our distance from him.
Who, Mark? Come on, you two don't actually think. He shakes his head and Simone stays quiet.
I've been keeping my thoughts to myself, but we can't afford to keep taking risks if we want to escape this game. The two locations we were thrown into were both related to him and him alone. It's natural to conclude that he is the root of the phenomenon. I saw the portraits, Mutt.
That can't be true. You two were nowhere near here when you got, sucked into the nightmare.
Simone, back me up.
Gray, Now I'm getting angry. I don't want to think it's true, but after what I've seen, I have to trust Oleander. My job was to take you home, not play into some sick game. How could you say that? Mark helped us out. Helped us look for you. Are you really going to abandon him because of one stupid theory?
Gray. We're not abandoning him. I simply cannot continue my research with the constant threat of being involved in another game. Is it true that we weren't nearby this time? However, that would worsen my outcome in that the radius of his influence is massive.
It could be the whole city for all we know. We're not safe here.
This is ridiculous. I'm not giving up on him. Gray, it's okay. They're right. I'm only hurting you if I...
No, you're not. Running away. They're running away, and I promise myself never to do that again.
Please, just go with them. I'll be okay.
Gray, there's not much time. Let's go.
No! Please reconsider. This is no time for emotions that cloud your judgment.
No, fuck that. I already made my choice. Simone looks down, eyes dull and tired. Yes, you did. You're right. We can't tell you what to do. It's your choice.
Simone!
She pulls his hand off her shoulder and starts walking away from us. Whatever you two end up doing, remember that we're only trying to help. We all have the same goal. She turns around, smiling wide. It's your life, and I'm just meddling like I always do. I'm really the worst. Yeah, I'm really the worst. Time! Come on, Ollie. We have work to do.
Right. Stay safe, you two.
He jogs to catch up with her, and we're finally alone. I can't believe I talked to Simon that way. She overstepped, yes, but I'm surprised by Mark wrapping his arms around me, burying his face into my neck.
Are you an idiot? Why would you stay after all that?
I told you before, remember?
You really meant all that?
I turn around and hug him back. Of course I did, Mark. I'm in this, and I'm going to see this through to the end. Now, let's get back home before you catch a cold. He nods, his expression turning somber.
Are you sure you want to go back here? After everything that happened today?
I won't lie, the sight of it might make me jump. But it's home, right? He nods, eyes full of fire again.
Right. We won't let him take that from us.
We take the subway back, slipping in behind someone using the emergency exit to avoid having to pay. Okay. I'm shocked at the lack of stairs Mark gets riding in his skivvies, but I suppose I should get used to how nonchalant the average New Yorker is. Reaching our stop, we sprint towards the building to escape the increasing chill in the air. Red and blue lights flash across us as we approach, and I notice some emergency vehicles parked outside. Eh? Well, I love that. Okay. The sound? 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
What the hell happened?
Noises, man. Just lots of noises today. We round one of the trucks and see an emergency medical crew bursting through the building's front door, pushing a gurney with a bloody body tied to it. Make way! Move, move! We jump back as a ramp falls down from the truck. The gurney stops in front of us as they ready some equipment, and my heart stops. It's Harold.
Damn it! I don't like this. I really don't like this.
He darts inside and heads to the front desk, tapping his foot as he waits for someone to notice him. A fox finishes talking to some of the medics, and he finally notices us, rushing back to his station. Marcus, man, you picked a good night to be out of the town. He gives Mark a once-over, shooting him a thumbs up before opening his sign-in book. Sup with your shirt? Too much blow?
What happened, Harold?
Oh, Mr. Turner, a poor guy. They're still not sure. I overheard a couple of doctors doctors, and it said it sounds like somebody broke into his apartment and went crazy with a knife. Can you believe it? I hope he makes it, but there's a long list of folks waiting on that apartment who will be happy to hear he croaked. Twisted world, I tell you.
Yeah.
He signs us in, and we wait for the elevator. I nearly jump when the door opens, expecting the worst when I see the familiar interior.
It's all right, sugar. We're safe.
Right. I slump against the wall and try to process what just happened and how I could have prevented it if I weren't such a coward.
Shit. So he really...
His knees get weak, and I hold him steady. I'm close to kneeling over myself.
I had assumed everything in that world was fake, but if I had known, I could have...
It was too dangerous, but still, how could a ghost hurt a living person? He rubs a finger across my bandaged arm, and I gulp, pressing the button for the top floor to get us to safety as quickly as possible. Also, what was that about?
Huh?
I thumbs up him.
Oh! Let's just say this isn't the first time I've come home, high and dry without all of my bearings.
And covered in blood?
New York kid. Those downtown boys really know how to party.
He wraps an arm around my waist and pulls me close.
But who needs that anymore when I have you?
Mark! Like magic, I'm under a spell again. We trudge into the apartment and strip, dressing each other's wounds as best we can. He still second guesses every door, but who can blame him? He suggests getting a hotel room instead, but I assure him it's fine. Maybe that's selfish. I'm more used to this kind of terror than he is. All of the pain of the day gets washed away in the shower. All of the words we confessed under stress are validated by his gentle touch and his caring lips. He's careful not to wet my bandage, promising that he'll call his doctor first thing in the morning. Every bump and scrape I receive makes itself known as he helps me over to the bed. Whoa. Good though. Good though. We lay down, but neither of us are very tired. We just stare at each other, trying to guess what the other is thinking. Sorry. I've grown used to the sight of him naked, but I've never really stopped to take it all in. He smiles, prideful, as my eyes scan over his body.
Glad you find me so attractive. I don't feel very sexy right now.
Neither do I. I usually don't. Can we just talk?
Sure, what about?
I still haven't brought up the photo of Josh. No. Why add more stress on top of an already shitty situation? I'll keep it to myself until I know we're safe. I don't really care what. I just feel like we're supposed to. He strokes my chin.
Is it about what happened in the elevator?
Sort of. I just want to make sure it wasn't some mistake, or that you felt you had to.
I said it because I already felt that way about you. I couldn't exactly bring it up any earlier without you thinking I was crazy.
It's still a little crazy, I mean. It's only been 4 days.
Do you feel the same way?
I nod. I know I'm a hypocrite. It's just hard to fight that feeling that it's too soon, or that under normal circumstances this would have never worked. It's not like you would have any reason to look my way. He brushes a finger across my cheek, smiling tentatively.
Stop insulting yourself, Sugar. You're beautiful. True love doesn't wait. We weren't given these feelings to ignore them. It's hard to believe half of that stuff that's happened to us lately, but I do know my feelings for you are real. Maybe I'm as good as dead, but as long as this heart beats for you, I know I'm still alive. I love you, Gray.
I love you too. You've been keeping me together, like an anchor in the sea of chaos. Tears start to stream down his cheek, and he pulls me into his chest.
Gray, I was so scared.
Me too.
What are we going to do?
Survive?
Against what? Against that? How?
I pull away to face him. We're going to survive. We'll beat Virgil and live a long, happy life together. I'll do whatever it takes for that to happen. We both deserve to be happy.
Yeah, we will. I came up with a plan, actually.
Yeah, do tell. He sits cross-legged on the bed, and I sit up to match.
I was thinking about what that bird was saying.
You said that we can't trust him, right? He nods.
But I think what he said about me being the cause of the game is true.
It's impossible to know. But what are you thinking?
Well, if that's true, then the entire city is in danger, right? We saw what happened to Harold.
I nod, trying to erase that image from my mind.
I couldn't live with myself if innocent people got hurt because of me. I'm not that important.
So what will we do?
I know a guy.
What is this name? Ernie? Ernie. Okay.
He can get me a rental car without needing a license. We'll drive out to the country, so far away from all of this as possible.
Is that really okay? What if we get pulled over?
Then I'll speed off as fast as I can. We're talking about life and death here, Gray. If sitting here doing nothing means I'll die anyway, I'd rather die fighting. You get it, don't you?
I do. And I don't have a better idea anyway.
As long as we're away from the city, the next time it happens, nobody else will be involved.
We can go camping.
Huh.
I shrug. I mean, if we stay at the hotel, we'll still be around people, right? We should still be in the wild. We should still in the wilderness. Sorry. He looks uncertain, tapping a finger against his pillow.
No, I'm not really the outdoorsy type, but I'll try.
I start yarning, and we both lay down. My stomach growling loudly, but I don't feel like eating after seeing what happened to Harold.
We'll get a big breakfast in the morning. After that, we'll be
relying on the road. Okay,
relying on the road.
Yeah, like the pioneers. I wish we could have brought Hero along. I bet he'd be able to help us.
Good night, Gray. Please, stay with me.
His voice trails off, and I kiss him on the forehead. I turn off the lights and settle in, feeling myself start to fade out of consciousness. Please let this plan work. I just want us to be happy. To be continued. Okay, give me 1 second. 1 second. We will save here. We will make a clean save here. Don't look at those dates. Don't look at those dates. I haven't been bad about recording this game. I swear. I swear. Oh, there we go. Okay, it always takes a second for the menu to pop in. It always like scares me that the game's gonna crash, like Deadly Premonition 2 or something. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the latest Mark build. I look forward to the next. I think we'll be finishing up because I kind of skipped Hero build 2 because I was busy, and by the time I got around to Burrows again, Mark was out, and you know how I feel. You know how I feel about Marky. He's good. He's good. And I look forward to Ken's update coming out soon. I remember reading on like the Twitter, the X. I don't know what we're calling it anymore. Where that this boy will be next. And that's exciting for me because he's my favorite of the 4. I guess 5 if we're including Gray over here. But yeah. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you around, everyone.